out this morning. It's early on a Saturday morning, at least early for her. We have about 110 acres here that's available to us. It's semi-public. It's privately owned, but the landowners let anybody come in and walk around and do things like that. So I don't know if we'll run into anybody else today. I've had some luck in here in the past, usually just with small ones, but I have been watching a pretty decent 10-point. Not real big, but you know, he looked pretty heavy, and as of last week he still had both sides. And then last night coming home from the office, I seen a huge body deer down in the creek bottom with no headgear. I'm wondering if that was him, so we figured we'd get out here early today and see if we can give it a shot. It's about, I guess, 7:30 in the morning right now. All right, we'll be in touch. Hopefully we'll have some good footage to share. Thanks. I know there's a nice heavy 10-point that's been running down here. I've watched him after work. He had his antlers at least all the way up until last week. However, last night coming home from the office, I saw a huge body deer down in here with no antlers. So we decided to get out here first thing this morning and see if we get lucky. All right, stay tuned. Laurie and I are out. You see her in the background. She's a little bit upset with me because we were walking in this area that we've been searching. I was pretty confident the 10-point that I've seen for the last month had shed down in here, and it looks like I just found half of the side. I don't know if you could see it behind me. If not, I'm going to take a walk over, but Laurie's a little sore that she didn't find it. So let's go give it a look and see how good it is. We're still giving it the good old try. So far we only have one, but I'm sure there's more in this area that we're searching. At least I'd like to think so. Lord knows, walking through some of this stuff, we're probably walking right by some. But I don't know if you could pick up Laurie. She's just a little bit behind me going through. We're trying to work this bottom. Staying close enough that That last 5-point side that we found was actually between Laurie and I, closer to her than it was to me. So we're trying to tighten it up down in here a little bit. See if that helps us out some. All right, stay tuned. Well, I'm down in this bottom, and I guess I should have explained earlier, when we go out in groups, even if it's just the two of us, Laurie and I, we kind of have one plan and one rule. I guess the rule doesn't apply to Laurie and I, but the plan, as we grid up, we kind of stay together, not too far apart, and if anyone finds one, they yell out bingo, and then everybody converges on that spot. We pick up the antler and we make a plan immediately, starting to look for that match in tight concentric circles, working out and away. That's the general plan we have, whether it's just Laurie and I or whether we have 6, 8, 10 people with us. And then the only rule is, and again, I guess it doesn't apply with just me and my wife, but when we're with a larger group, if we find one, whoever finds the first one gets the match, no matter who finds the match. So, and it's been a great plan for the both of us. I mean, it's been a great plan for our group and our family and the guys we get together with. Makes things a lot more fun compared to the way things used to be when we first started, making it more like a competition and people starting on opposite ends of a 100-acre property. This way, we think we pick more up, working together with one another. The reason why I wanted to mention that is because I'm down here following these trails through these old crab apples, and I hear Laurie yelling bingo from on the other side of these apples, which I can't see through, but I can hear her. So that means she found something. Hopefully it might be the match to the one we found earlier. We're gonna go check it out. So here we are, and there is the antler right there. So congrats, Laura.
Can I pick it up?
Sure, go ahead. Yeah.
It's a 4.
No, it's definitely not the match, but
It's got that little.
look at that. So right there, congratulations. Into the woods a little bit here, walking this creek bank, and I'm not 100% sure, but I think I've spotted one right across that bank on that little creek crossing. I see something white in there. I'm going to take this down and zoom on it from here and then take a run across that creek and see if that's an antler. It sure looks like one from here, but it is buried a little bit right off the side of that trail. Got one. 5. Well, everyone, thanks for tagging along. We're going to call it a day now. I think we're just about 3 miles of walking, and I don't think we barely left a little 50 or 60 acre spot. So, you know, much of this property we didn't even touch, but we really did a grid search of the one area pretty well. We turned up 3. Here's a picture of them. I guess 3 seems to be our lucky number. We went out last weekend and we found 3 as well. But like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and stay tuned. Maybe, I'm not sure actually if we're going to get out much more. Stuff is really starting to green up here we're in Delaware County, southeastern Pennsylvania, and it was a tough go today. You can see our pants and hands are all bloody. But so Laura, you found one. She was a little upset with me because she walked right past the biggest of the 3 that we found today. So for some reason she thought I hit it after she walked by or something. Thought that was funny. But okay guys, thanks for watching, and stay tuned. Maybe we'll have some more shed hunting videos to come. Thanks.